I'm Brandon Grace, and I'm from Lubbock, Texas, and I teach at the Byron Martin Advanced Technology Center. Okay. I've been teaching for 8 years, and I've been using TestOut for the past 6 of those years. TestOut has brought a whole new dynamic to my classroom by giving me some different lessons and different ways to approach the way I teach my IT classes. Well, the biggest time-saving thing I've gotten from TestOut is mostly grading, because I don't have to go take home a stack of papers and sit down and grade them every night. The program does it for me, and I'm able to go in there and see if students are actually doing anything too, if they've even opened the program, which is awesome. And because in the past it's just like, are they just not getting it, or are they opening it just not understanding it? And now it's like you can go in there and see that they're trying to make progress, they just can't get past a certain point. And so it saves me time on grading, but it also saves me time on identifying issues in my classroom. So we're able to actually see where problems may be happening, and we're able to go in and reteach some lessons if we need to. One of the things is there's a lot of things in my lab I can't teach. I don't have the tools or the equipment to actually teach some of the labs that TestOut provides. And having the ability to do a real life scenario with the labs that are provided in LabSim is invaluable, because my school doesn't have the money to pay for 79 switches. They have, but we can pay for a small fee for a course and able to actually provide the training that the kids need in order to be successful in their IT networking or whatever career they decide to go in. Having the TestOut coursework in my classroom has been invaluable, because you're able to have multiple avenues to teach certain materials, and there's a lot of times that you need to go further than just what I have in my classroom, and having the TestOut materials has allowed me to go a little bit further into the lessons, like especially in networking and cybersecurity and things like that, because it's such some of those subjects are hard to teach, and especially if you're just going out of a book. And so being able to have labs that back it up, that will go along with the actual curriculum that you're using, it makes it a lot easier to get the concepts across to these students. I've used several different labs across for different companies, and some Pearson ones and some other ones that other companies have given out. And TestOuts are, when it comes to especially to glitching and being able to go back and fix or going back and actually working on some different labs and whatnot, it's a lot more stable, and it seems to run a lot more reliable altogether, because I've used some that you get on there and it just glitches out immediately, and these labs I've had very little issues with. Okay, so over the years I've done certifications. I've done A+, Net+, and Security+, and I always had issues getting kids certified in the A+ and Net+ for sure. Because it's just, there wasn't a whole lot of material out there that made it relevant to the students and made it where they could grasp onto all the different concepts that those tests were asking. So I started using TestOut, and using TestOut helped put it into a more meaningful scenario, and also allowed for the students to better grasp the concepts of what the A+ and Net+ were really looking at. And so I've had higher success getting kids certified into the CompTIA A+ and Net+. But kids are also super happy about just getting the PC Pro and Network Pro. Whenever we get those, they're like, I passed. I'm like, yeah, you passed. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have certification. Yeah, you have certification. And so allowing them to see that they can get a certification just by going through the curriculum has really made it a big benefit to my students and to me. We also do it with our student organization, SkillsUSA, and they are able to. We use the TestOut curriculum and the TestOut software, the PC Pro and Network Pro right now, for the technical tests that we have for SkillsUSA in Texas. And that's been a huge benefit to us, because we were working with tests that were outdated, running Windows XP questions. It's like that's irrelevant. And so the kids had no clue, because some of those kids had never even seen Windows XP. So being able to get a company on board to back us with our technical tests, and be able to have that company provide actual certifications for our students at our contest has made our contest jump to the next level. Oh, my kids, we got second in telecommunications and cabling. which it seems to be that way every year. I always get beat up by one teacher. He's actually here. You'll probably hear from him in a minute. We've actually won the state and gotten the 7th in the nation in information technology services. In residential installation and maintenance, we've won the state and gotten into. We won the state and we got 7th also in the nation in that one too. Seeing these kids go actually compete and do awesome, and I do attribute a lot of it to the TestOut curriculum, because it really helps them grasp the concepts. It's been really good. The biggest challenge that TestOut helps me overcome for me and my students is really giving tangible lessons that are not just us sitting there as a talking head, explaining how to do a concept, an actual lesson that students are able to, learn to build a computer virtually, and they can take that home and do it at home as many times as they want to. And I can't give them a computer. It's like, hey, here's a computer. Y'all learn how to do this. In that aspect, having kids getting the opportunity to get more experience with it without me having to purchase more equipment or lend them equipment, and it makes it easier on me, but it also makes it easier on the kids, and it's everything we do is for the benefit of the kids anyways. So giving them that opportunity is invaluable.